Freethinkers think. Freethinkers claim to base their beliefs on logic and science, and have taken an active stance against religion, in particular Christianity, and hold that practitioners of any orthodox religious beliefs are not freethinkers. Although it can be agreed upon that science has not provided answers to many critical questions within anyone's given lifetime, or for the history of science for that matter, freethinkers still maintain that their methods of arriving at truth are the best ones yet. It is rational to move from one's known territory to an unknown territory, or from the familiar to the unfamiliar. Even logic begins with rules or axioms and traverses a sequence of statements to either accept or reject anything initially assumed to be true. To reject religion from the outset goes against all forms of rationality. Freethinkers propagate that all theists are harmful and destructive. Moderate theists are pitted against fundamentalists. They advocate that theists aren't willing to have their beliefs critiqued, when in reality, many of them respond in an irrational manner after having their beliefs challenged. Freethinkers, however, solicit the inclusion of all atheists, agnostics, and rationalists, although all these groups do not necessarily cling to their worldview. Critical thinking involves assessing and evaluating the data or information one receives and making a sound judgment as to its plausibility, reliability, and correctness to either question or confirm one's belief. Critical thinking does not require an abstract suspension of one's belief, nor does it imply the rejection of the inclusion as evidence, arguments that support or contradict one's viewpoint. The practice of free thought or free thinking is not synonymous with critical thinking. Since it rejects all other religious beliefs in favor of logic, which has never disproved supernatural experiences, and science, which by no means addresses supernatural questions, free thinking is not free. It is biased, like any other form of thinking, while sporting the hypocritical visage of being free from it. It is clear that free thinkers lack the discipline of truly thinking, and that free thinking is far from free. Critical thinkers, irregardless of belief, should distance themselves from a sugar-coated, deceptive, and misleading movement such as that of free thinkers. Free thinkers, think.